Do we have an audio now? Don Gucci, do we have an audio now? Ambassador, thank you. Okay, Obianuju, thank you. Laulat Abimbola, thank you. Dotun, can you hear me now? Okay, thank you. Orin, good evening. Waters Scott No, good evening. Prophetess Chika, thank you. Guys, double tap the screen, share the video. Hitmark Films, thank you. Hitmark Films. Nice. Good evening, thank you. Ambassador, thank you. Obianuju, thank you. Dotun Shehu Grand Rising, thank you. Water Scott No. Mary Jane, thank you. La Bounty, hello, good evening, ma. How are you doing today? So today is more or less like a continuation of the Unlock Lagos event. So let me once again say a very big thank you to everyone that attended the Unlock Lagos event. It was mind-blowing. We spent 7 hours in the room, and every minute was worth it. And yet we couldn't finish. So count this as more or less the continuation of the Lagos 369 free manifestation masterclass. And the reason why this is very significant now is because this is the last 6 months of the year. This is the last 6 months of the year. And I always emphasize that for a real change to happen, there are requirements. Immaculate Grand Rising. This is something that a lot of people don't like to hear. For a real change to happen, there are requirements. Because change don't just happen. Sustainable, substantial change will not just happen. There are things to do. Because you are a co-creator with the divine. You are a co-creator in the universe, right? And this is why you are a microcosmic part of the macrocosmic universe. So you are also a universe. The universe is in you. So you are a creator as much as God is a creator. So to create the events that you want to see in your life, there are requirements. There are requirements, guys. And this is why Selena, good evening. Manifestation became popular through Rhonda Bynes' The Secret Law of Attraction. I'm sure a lot of you know it. So the whole concept of manifestation became popular through that documentary. Palm Tree Solar Master, hello. If you have seen that documentary, Rhonda Bynes, The Secret Law of Attraction. Truly, Ayinke, good evening. The Secret Law of Attraction. Manifestation became popular through that documentary. So, exactly. So the world didn't really delve deep into the dynamics of manifestation until that documentary was released. Good evening, Patent Anna. Terry, good evening. I saw that video like in early 2000. where you have a Reverend Father, you have Bob Proctor, you have, all these guys came together and they made a beautiful documentary on the secret law of attraction, how you attract what you want to see in your life. Now, after that documentary was released, a lot of people started asking questions, and people actually discovered that the secret law of attraction is not the real manifestation. It is a part, although an integral part of the dynamics of manifestation. Luminate, good evening. It is an integral part of the dynamics of manifestation. But the secret law of attraction is not a holistic approach to manifestation, because it states that if you want something, you think about it and you attract it. That's just a part of manifestation, right? Because there are many people who want things and they have not attracted those things. How many things have you wanted in the last 10 years? Have you attracted them? So manifestation is a higher dimension of that, because the secret law of attraction is the exoteric dimension of manifestation. Manifestation is esoteric in nature. So to truly manifest your desire, you must delve deep into the main microcosm of esotericism, which is in you. You are the first esoteric knowledge that you need to study. You know that. You are the number one esoteric knowledge you are meant to study. The more of divinity you explore, the more of yourself you know. This is why you can't be a believer, right? And explore divinity as far as you can go. Because belief puts a limit, restriction on how far you can go in exploring the infiniteness of the universe, of the multiverse, of God, of divinity. Belief sets boundaries and limitations on your way. This is how far you can go. You can't know God more than this. I consider myself a student of Rumi. You know that a Sufi philosopher, Rumi, one of the greatest gifts to mankind was Rumi. When you read his words and you listen to his quotes, you understand that this is a man who has gone beyond the boundary of organized religion to explore the infiniteness of the multiverse. And the best way to know yourself more and more is to break the limits of the belief system that has been placed on you. Because the truth of the matter is, you are the first esoteric knowledge you need to study. Thank you, Madam Nike. You are the first. The real esotericism begins within you. The kingdom of heaven. When they say the kingdom is within you, what does that mean? It means that there is something to be studied. There is an inner technology in you that is meant to be operational. That inner technology must be operational, and it is meant to be studied. You must study your institution. You are not just an individual, you are a nation. And a nation would only succeed when there are functional systems and institutions. A nation that is collapsing is because there are no functional, sustainable systems and institutions. And you are a nation. You're not just a person. You're not just an individual. You are a nation. And a nation can only advance as far as there are sustainable, functional systems and institutions. So the way Nigeria has an economy, you are meant to have an economy in your nation. You are the first esoteric knowledge you are meant to study. You are an institution. The universe is in you. You are fire. You are light. You are thunder. You are lightning. You are water. You are the moon. You are the star. You are as far as you can go in the study of God. I am as my servant thinks I am. That's what it says. I am as my servant thinks I am. So you are who you think God is. That's it. God is who you think he is to you. So if God is an entity or a force that can be restricted and boundaries can be placed on how far you can go to knowing God, then that's who God is to you. You are the first esoteric knowledge that you must study. So how much of yourself do you know? And the beauty of life is life will always present situations and challenges to you. And you know why it's doing that? So you can discover a new dimension of yourself. You never knew that you had so much capacity to survive very terrible situations until you were faced with those situations and you survived them, because the capacity is in you to survive them. You just didn't know because you have not been confronted with those situations. So when that happens, it's wow. So I am this, I am this. And from those situations, you are able to discover the different dimensions of yourself. There is so much to God to know, and there is so much to you to know. The more of divinity you explore, the more of yourself you know. And knowing yourself is work. Knowing yourself is a solitary journey. The best anybody can do for you is to help you ignite that journey to self-discovery, to cultivating your power. The real work is your responsibility. The problem we have is that people are too lazy to cultivate their own power. So they want to outsource that responsibility to a pastor, to a prophet, to an imam, to a politician, to do that work for them. You are the one. There is no miracle that will happen in your life if you are not an active participant in the process of that miracle and that manifestation. It will happen if you become an active participant, because you are a co-creator with God. You are a co-creator with God. For a lot of people, the reason why you feel stuck, that things are not happening, is because you have not decided to be a co-creator. You still want to be spoon-fed. You want to be pampered and babysitted. The moment you rise up and you say, no, 6 months left in this year, I have to manifest this. What are the requirements? And I will be consistent in ensuring that I meet the requirement for this manifestation. You know, I tell my story a lot, and I'm going to tell you, see, because I am a student of life, I learn from everything and everybody. I learn from even people I don't agree with. I may not like everything you are doing, but I can pick lessons from you. I pick my lessons, I move on. And you are meant to be a student of life. True spirituality is the courage to learn from people you disagree with. Because everything is a lesson. You came here to learn lessons. It is in the lessons that you become a better version of yourself. Because I've told you several times, you are the source. Everything outside you are tools that you use. So if you are really a source, you develop the courage to use anything as tools. For me, everything is a tool outside me because I recognize that I am the source. I am the source. Everything is a tool that I use for my ascension, for my enlightenment, for my elevation. I've said you must be two things. You must be an alchemist and you must be a mathematician. These two things require some level of responsibility. You can't be an alchemist and not be responsible. And guess what? An alchemist does not discard or dismiss anything, because an alchemist uses everything. Everything is usable to an alchemist. He can recycle anything. He can take a bottle of a Coke and use it and recycle it, recreate something else from it. He doesn't dismiss. Nothing is a waste to an alchemist. That's how you are meant to live your life. That's how you, because the requirement for your greatness, sometimes some of those requirements are hidden in the things and people you don't like. So if you dismiss things because you don't agree with people, you are going to miss a lot of lessons you are meant to learn in life. Someone invited me to a forum late yesterday night, and I was just watching this person speaking with so much arrogance and pride, dismissing and canceling things that they disagree with. I just left the forum. It was on Zoom. I just left. Because when you dismiss, see, the requirements for your greatness, they are not one-sided. They are hidden in the different stages of your life. That's why every stage of your life demands character development, right? From you. A part of you must develop a part of your character at every stage of your life. This is how it happens. The requirements for your greatness, they are not compacted in one thing. They are hidden in different things, places, people. The bulk of them are in you, but there are a lot of them that are hidden in different places, people, events, situations, circumstances. So if you dismiss things because you don't agree or you don't like them, you're not going to learn the lessons that you need to learn. Holistic lesson that you learn that will make up for the tools and the ingredients that you need for your growth and your manifestation. Because there are requirements to meet. You must meet those requirements. You must meet those requirements. People are looking for shortcuts. The shortcut to your greatness are the laws of the universe. And the beauty of the laws of the universe is that they are not monopolized doctrines and dogmas. They are there for everyone. It says God is not a respecter of persons. He's a respecter of principles. The universe does not give a damn about who is praying and bowing down or who is standing and shouting. The universe cares about people who respect the laws. And you know the interesting thing, if you disobey the law of the universe, there are consequences. There are consequences. There are requirements for greatness. For some people, the requirement for you to create a sustainable change in your life for the rest of this year is to stay away from tacos. That's a requirement. Can you do it? For some people, the requirement for your greatness in the last 6 months of this year is to stay away from alcohol, amongst other things. Some people, your requirement for greatness is to study more, is to spend more nights meditating. What happened to the audio? Someone is talking about the audio. Ibro, what happened to the audio? What happened to the audio?
Sorry, I'm using USB. My phone is in the parlor here.
Okay.
Yeah.
The audio is fine. Some people need to stay away from alcohol. Some people need to stay away from intercourse. That's the requirement, amongst other things. Some people need to love their family more. Some people need to pray more. Some people need to be more open-minded. There are several requirements. Some people need to engage in more rituals and routines. Some people need to become a ritualist. Some people need to stay away from breaking bones. Can you do that? For every greatness, there are requirements. There are requirements for every greatness. And if you don't fulfill the requirements, you're not going to get the results. The requirements must be fulfilled first before you can get the result, because you will not manifest your desire because you want it. It's like wanting something to be true because you want it to be true. The fact that you want something to be true doesn't mean it is going to be true because you want it. That's the same way people think they are going to manifest something because they want it, and they have told them to think about it. Then the more they think, the more they attract it. No, it doesn't work. There are requirements. There are laws. And those requirements, many times, the bulk of them are in you as the source. But the tools you need, which are the other requirements, they are hidden sometimes in things that you don't like. People that you don't like. Yes, they are hidden in those things. I posted a something in our group, our WhatsApp group, BLB, yesterday, about churches. Nigerian churches are in different countries, and I simply said there are lessons we can learn from how Nigerian churches have been able to expand beyond borders. And someone replied and said, "What are the lessons?" And I think that person meant to say there's nothing to learn from them. No, that's not spirituality. True spirituality is to be so open-minded that you can learn from things that you disagree, because everything is trying to teach you something. A student is a teacher is a student. There are requirements. Some people, for you to actually be healthy, the requirement is that you work on your diet, the things that you consume. I have seen people who said that they are suffering from diabetes, and the way they still visit cold stone when you are diabetic. You don't want to meet the requirement for your health, and then you want to be healthy. You don't want to meet the requirement for the manifestation of your glory, but then you want your glory to be manifested. You have no idea how far people are going to ensure that they become what they came here to become. You have no idea. The sleepless nights that some people are engaging in, the sacrifices, the rituals, the efforts, the investment, the breaking of their back. Some people have to suffer some things that you can never imagine just to ensure that they become what they desire to become. That's it. I remember a particular time in my life. I've told you this story before. I was, and I knew that, and this lasted for like a year or so. I didn't even, that period of my life when I saw a woman, women looked like men to me. There are people right now, your priority should not be woman or man. That shouldn't be your priority. I'm telling you, your priority right now should not be, you should build yourself to the point where you stop having erection this period. As a woman, you should build yourself right now based on your situation. You should not be wet. Oh God. It's the truth. I went somewhere to go and buy fish in the estate, and I saw some young people. They taking pictures, and they were young people. And they all sat down there, and when they started playing Charlie Poppy for them. And they started playing Charlie Poppy for them. When they started playing Charlie Poppy for them, then they started dancing to their Charlie Poppy. They started dancing. They started dancing to their Charlie Poppy. And when it was time for them to pay for what they bought, story started. So I was sitting down there, I was just looking at them. And in my mind, I was like, these people are going to need help now. Charlie Poppy could not help them to pay the bill that they are owing. They don't know that at this junction of their life, their priority should not be wasting away. There are requirements for your greatness. Even if sexual urge, whatever, is a hormonal thing, you can program yourself to deny yourself of that based on your situation at the moment. I did it. There was a time in my life I did not touch a woman for 5 years. Because in that period, I need something. There are people in the occult who do it. And there are people in the who they do it. This period of my life that I'm telling you, yes, there was time I did it 5 years. I did not. Thank you, Emmanuel. And it got to a point in my life then where I started asking, I hope I am still a man. So I have to now program myself sometimes to now feel this thing. I was like, okay, yes, it's still there. This is not rocket science. You must know where you are, what you need to happen for you, so you can know the requirements that you need to meet at that period. The requirements for what you need, because there are requirements for a real change. Anybody telling you come to a place in one day and you get the solution, they are lying to you. They are lying to you. They are lying to you. The other time in my life that I stayed celibate was for 1 year plus or so. Was it 1 year plus? Yeah, for 1 year plus. Now I have been celibate for over a year or so. And I'm telling you, I have been celibate, yeah? And I'm going to shock you. I'm not trying to burst my own bubble here. I have slept with a woman on the same bed because of circumstances this period. Right? And I did not do anything. So I am not saying everybody will be this. Don't go and try yourself, please. Don't go and try yourself. But there is a passion you will have for what you need to happen in your life. And sex will be secondary for you. To be secondary for you. Yes, I think in the estate there is a very pretty girl came to the fruit market. I've always been seeing her. She sees me, came to the fruit market. You know these small girls, when they see a man with gray hair, I don't know what they have with men. All these 24-year-old girls, they want to come and seduce old men like me. It's very common these days, right? Because it gives them one feel, like this hypergamous nature, like, it is that brother that I want, that uncle that is old. So I can tell myself that, yes, old uncle. And I bought, she said she wanted fruit, and I bought the fruit for her, the watermelon, take. And I didn't ask for her number. So she stood there looking at me and said, you think I don't need your number? You are not the one I'm looking for right now. See, they say, you have to be yourself, so that those who are looking for you can find you. If you are not yourself, it is those who are not looking for you that will find you, or you find something you are not looking for. You have, what I'm looking for is not that for now, at this period. That's not what I'm looking for. You know, when people tell me, the people who are very close to me, when they tell me something happened to them, it pierces me. It pierces my heart. Because let me tell you why. You know, one of the members called me this morning. Something happened, you know, more, like a serious thing. And I spoke with them on the phone for a while. And when I dropped the phone, I felt very bad. You know why I felt very bad? I was like, how can something happen to people who are close to me and I did not know it? Because there are people who are operating at this level. I hope you know that. There are people who, based on, you know, their spirituality, if you are close to them, if something is going to happen to you tomorrow, they will tell you. So it's like, how am I not able to know that this was going to happen to this woman's husband? And I spoke to her 2 days ago, and I felt very disappointed in myself. Now, you will not desire that level of spirituality and now be chasing clouds. The requirements for your greatness, you will know them if you know what you need. And then it will become the ruling energy in your life. The ruling energy in your life. Because nobody can. There is no shortcut. There is no shortcut. I remember that period, like I told you, where, and this is one of the reasons why I believe in numbers. Yeah, I believe in numbers. A time I really needed a change in my life. I'm going to shock you with something tonight. There were 2 Nigerian pastors. I'm a loyal person, right? So if you have contributed anything to my life at some point, something substantial, something tangible, right? I will forever be grateful to you for that thing. I may disagree with you. I may not agree with a lot of things that you do, but for that impact you have made in my life, forever and ever, And I will publicly talk about it. And I'm going to tell you something tonight. Some of you are going to be shocked. I was in a very bad place. I needed a change in my life. I knew that there are requirements for this change. My soul was searching. The soul of a man, the spirit of a man is the way out. So there were many lessons I was learning about people. Numbers, zodiac, all of that. And then one day I sat down and I was watching YouTube. And I saw Chris Oyakhilom's video. This same Chris Oyakhilome. I don't agree with everything he does and says. Let me be honest with you. But I downloaded that video. He was talking about the glory of God. I can't forget that video. He was talking about the glory of God. That the glory of God is the seed of the immortal in a human being, seeking expression. And he was saying the glory of God is the grace of God is the glory of God in a human being. That it is not something outside you. It is something that is functioning inside you. And I downloaded that message on YouTube. I converted it to audio. And I was able to download more of his videos. And there were times that there was no food in my belly for 5 days. I was only listening to Chris Oyakhilome. I'll wake up in the morning, listen. So at some point, the money was the data. I couldn't afford data. So the messages I had, those were the messages I was listening to. I was listening to them. Listen, when you have recognized that you are the source, that you are the source, yeah, you can use anything. An alchemist does not dismiss or discard things because they don't agree with whoever is saying it. They use it. And I remember, and I listen, and the more I listen, the more clarity. And then that was when I met this man. What God cannot do does not exist. So I started joining his prayers. I would join them. You know why I joined him? There was something I noticed about him. His passion to see people have a better life. That's all I needed. Based on that thing I saw, and I was like, this guy, he is praying for people, he is crying like a baby. Like, you would literally see that he's not faking that tears. He is shedding tears and saying, God, please help your children. God, please help your people. I saw that and I resonated with that passion. And I said, okay, I will be joining this guy. I started joining him. I combined those. I would listen to Chris plus other things. I would do my new moon rituals. So the requirement for your change is not compacted in one thing. It is in different things. If you dismiss, discard, condemn everything, you will not pick the requirements and learn the lessons that you need for your own growth. But guess what I discovered later about the two people? Oyakhilome is a master number 11. I'm a master number 11. The world who cannot also exist is a Leo. I'm a Leo. So I say, why? No wonder I resonated with them. But if I am one of the people who judge things that they don't like or agree with, they dismiss everything they don't agree with, I won't have picked the lessons, because that period of my life, these two people made an impact in my life, and I will never forget it. It doesn't mean I go to their church or that I support everything they do, right? But they change. So I picked those requirements for my change, and I saw a lot of growth and advancement in my life. So the first thing you are meant to know is that the requirements for the change that you need, they are not compacted in one thing. They are in different things, different people, different situations, different circumstances, different people. And listen, you are going to gravitate towards them. They are going to gravitate towards you. So it is sensitivity that will help you know, okay, I need to pick something from this person. Because you are the source. Everything outside you are tools that you use for your elevation and your ascension. Everything outside you are tools that you use. The law of attraction states that you use your thoughts and mind to attract what you want. That's what it says. It says you attract what you want. No, it's just a tiny little part of manifestation. Manifestation engages your inner and outer infrastructures. The law of manifestation states that you become what you desire. That's it. You become what you desire. You're not waiting there trying to attract what you desire. You become it. So before you see it in the material, you have already become it. And this is why for a lot of people, I have witnesses to this story. When you manifest something that you desire, if you became it before you manifest it, when you manifest it, you usually forget. It's probably later after 2 years, I was trying to manifest that thing. You forget because you already became it even before you manifested it. So you must become what you desire. You must become the virtuous wife of a good man before you marry the good man. Before you attract the good man, you must become the husband, the responsible provider, protector husband, before you attract the virtuous woman who is worthy of your protection. People do things that are counterproductive to their desire because they have not become what they desire anyways. So you desire something, but it's more or less like word and opposites. You are the opposite of the word. But when you become what you desire, there is synchronicity of energy. So you begin to vibrate the frequency of what you desire. Right? So you wanted to manifest a car in 2020. And you started, declaring it in 2019. Right? Then you got the car in 2020. 2021, you now remember, wow, I manifested that car because you became that car in 2019. The market space of life does not answer to your need. It answers to the value you are bringing. So, have you become as valuable, more valuable, even more valuable than what you want to manifest? Have you become it? You want to manifest 20 million naira before the end of the year, right? But currently, to even take 1,000 naira, to use 1,000 naira to buy something that would benefit your body is a problem for you. You are afraid that if you spend 1,000 naira from your 20,000, you will die. Fear. The fear you have around 20,000, you want to manifest 20 million. But you have so much fear around your remaining 30,000. Have you noticed that it is people who don't have enough money that are usually afraid? My money is remaining 42,000. It's remaining 42,000 naira. Then they are meant to buy data of 5,000 naira that will last longer. Like, if I buy data of 5k now, the money will now be 37,000. I don't want it to cross that 40. So they buy 1,500 naira data. So they have 40,500 naira. All this poverty, scarcity mentality. And you want to manifest 20 million. You have not become abundance yourself. You are not vibrating the frequency of abundance yet. You are not vibrating it. You will never hear me say there is no money. How? I will never say there is no money. Because please, listen, manifestation is real. It is real. When you understand the science and the spirituality behind manifestation, it is That's all you need to lead the life that you want to live. And that's why I'm doing this today and tomorrow. I'm going to do this today and tomorrow. Because I'm dedicated to ensuring that people, because I believe these techniques, these laws of the universe, I believe them. I believe that when you engage, manifestation is the conscious creation of the circumstances and outcomes of the life that you want. It is the conscious, you are consciously creating it. So situations and circumstances will challenge you. You respond to those situations and challenges with your consciousness, like, no, I don't belong in that place. People will bring conversations that are contrary to what you want to manifest. They will bring it to you. I hope you know that. They will bring situations and circumstances that are totally contrary to what you want to manifest. They will bring it to you. And they would want you to join them in their fear-mongering and their glorification of scarcity and limitation. They would want you to join them. If you don't join them, they'll tell you you are too proud. But you must stick and focus. Especially, we are entering the month of August. I'm sharing with the members of the Manifest Group community about the 888, the Lionsgate portal. And one of the things I've told them is that the reason July is significant is because of August. Because July is the 7th month of introspection and solitude in preparation for the 8th month of power and manifestation. The number 8 is the most effective number for manifestation. It is the number of power and ambition. Even the ancient Kemets, they celebrated the Lionsgate portal. 8-8, they celebrated it. You know why? Because that was a period that the River Nile was flooding. They had surplus of water in the River Nile area. So July is meant to be used to prepare yourself for the month of August, because this is like another opportunity for you to take advantage of the glorious, powerful 2024 year of dragon. Because 2024 will only answer to your seed. If you are not sowing any seed, don't expect any harvest. Manifestation is the conscious creation of the circumstances and outcomes that you desire in your life. You are consciously creating it. You are consciously creating it. You are not expecting external entities and institutions. You are not outsourcing your power to external. And thank you, Madam Nike, the Lionsgate portal. You're not outsourcing your power to external entities. You are a conscious creator. Right. You are a conscious creator. You are not unaware. You're not unconscious. Now, let's define consciousness. Like I said, this is the continuation of the Unlock Lagos Free Masterclass. That's what you are having tonight, today and tomorrow. Consciousness, the mind. To perceive or become sensitive to an inward state or outward patterns, facts, events. You can perceive and you are sensitive to an inward state. You are sensitive. Your perception is active, right? To the things happening inside you and the things happening around you. Is a higher level of awareness. Everything that is alive is aware. Goat is aware. If you want to knock it with cutlass, it will run because it's aware that there is danger. Chicken is aware. Birds, no matter how you feed them, the moment you open your window, they fly away because this might be a trap. They can even sense traps. Lower animals. So everything that is alive is aware. And everything is alive. Nothing is dead. Nothing dies. Everything reproduces after its kind. But there is a higher dimension for beings with higher intelligence like us. That is consciousness. Everything is aware, not everything is conscious, right? So consciousness is the ability to perceive and become sensitive to the operations, to the events in your microcosmic universe on your inside, and to the events in the macro universe outside you. Outside you. Are you aware that there are people who will come close to a woman or a man? Their intention was to sleep with that man or woman, but they will feel something or perceive something, or they will hear something, or they see something and they just turn their back. I'm not doing it again. That is consciousness. There are people who, they go to a place, they feel something, they leave that place, danger takes place, something harmful happens. Consciousness. And you express consciousness through your sensory organs. That's it. It's an operation inside you, but it is expressed through your sensory organs. It is the main gate to your house. It is the main gate to your house. You are the house of God. Let me tell you that. The house of God is not made of bricks and stones. No, the house of God is not made of bricks and stones. That's not the house of God. You are the house of God. So your consciousness is the main gate to your house. That's the main gate. So perception, observational skills, your perception and observational skills must be high up there. Because if it is not high up there, you're going to open the main gate of your house, the temple of God, the house of God. This is your human institution, your human body is the house of your soul, which is the house of God. You are the house of God. The house of God is not made, especially in this Nigeria where the so-called houses of God, they are built with money laundering. So you are a more pure, holy house of God than gigantic buildings. The politicians are partnering people to give them money to build places. Story. You are the house of God. And in your house, there are many mansions, right? In your house, there are many courts. There are many rooms in your house, right? There is your main gate of consciousness. A lot of people, you have opened your consciousness to just anything and anybody, and you don't hold the key. You leave the key at the gate. So for some of you, the main gate to your house, when I say your house, I'm referring to you. The main gate to your house, many people have the password. You know, their fingerprints, triple fingerprints. Anybody can enter anytime. Any information can gain access to your house anytime, right? And yes, this song, that song, this trend, that trend, this idea, that anything can gain entrance into your house. And that's why there is corruption. That's why there is corruption. That's why it is easy for you to be depressed. You are easily depressed. Yeah. Anybody can even enter into your inner courts, into your this thing. Anybody, you know? Soldier go, soldier come. Barracks day. But barracks don't dirty finish, don't spoil finish. Always needing renovation. Because they are coming in, they are going out, they are coming in, they are going out. Active mental faculties. Listen, brothers and sisters. When your consciousness is active, you are going to hear what people are not telling you. You are going to see what they are not showing you. And you are going to know what they are hiding from you. You are going to hear what they are not telling you. You are going to see what they are not showing you. Right? And you are going to know what they are hiding from you. I made a tweet a few days ago. I said, one of the ways your chi, your ori, your guardian spirits, infinite intelligence, protect you from terrible people is it causes them to misbehave. They will just misbehave. It is in their misbehavior, if your consciousness is at alert, that you now go and sit down like, let me check this person that I am trying to see as one better person. And you begin to see that this person is not even a better person. You see what they don't want you to see. You feel what they don't want you to feel. Right. You are sensible. You have the ability to sense aura and energy. That's what it means to be sensible. Sense ability. I would have entered One Chance recently. One Chance relationship. I had to step back a bit, like, let me check this thing very well. Before they say, upon everything he knows, see the One Chance he wants to go and you know, people are always waiting for you. With everything he knows, let us see who he's going to marry. You now go and marry One Chance. He'll just be laughing at you. Because he's not even practicing what he's preaching. Because how can you not sense that? And you're always talking about energy. You didn't know the energy. My brother, I will never enter One Chance. In Jesus' name. Now, your subconscious mind is the data and informations existing in the mind below the level of consciousness, right? And affecting thoughts, feeling, and behavior indirectly. Your subconscious mind is the sitting room of your house, right? The sitting room of your temple. The house of God is not made of bricks and stones. You are the house of God. You are the first esoteric knowledge. When you understand these things about yourself, you will spend more time with yourself to discover the different dimensions and layers of yourself. You are the first esoteric knowledge to study. That's one. You are the house of God. So you are meant to build your house, right? You are meant to renovate your house. You won't allow robbers to enter your house. You will not defile the temple of God. Right? Centuries ago, when they talk about an idol, the figure of an idol is a human body. So the first idolatry was the image of the first idol was the image of a human body. That's what it was. So humans were literally worshipping the human body because it's a glorious thing to behold. When you look at the human body, that's why as a man, the moment a woman strips in front of you like this, everything in your brain, you can't think again. That's an idol. That is a temple. You know, a lot of men will tell you that there is nothing as glorious as the most beautiful thing God created is the body of a woman. The shape. See the way I do it like this.
Sorry.
What?
What you said the most beautiful thing?
Eh?
You said the most beautiful thing.
The most beautiful thing God created is the body of a woman.
Wow.
Yeah. That's the most beautiful. The shape and everything like this, and then your head is just going crazy. So why do you think that when you behold that body, something happens to you? Because it's more or less like I need to worship this body. Your body is unnecessary. What's What's that song that this guy sang? This guy that married Otedola's daughter. No, there is one song about body. Someone said I'm capping. What does that, when they say someone is capping, what does it mean? That you are capping, what does it mean?
It depends on the word the person is
Okay. Mr. Easy, yeah, there is a song he sang about.
body work.
Sing it.
I can't really.
Let's just take a break. This is interval. But there is one song that says your bodies are necessary. That's Kiss Daniel, but there is a song. Why do you think that men want to do anything for the body of a woman? Because in the antediluvian age, centuries ago, the earliest centuries, right? It was the body of a woman and a man that was seen as an idol. So human beings were literally, they carved the image of the body of a human and they were just looking at it like, wow. Your body is the house of God. That's it. Any other place outside your body, it is only a place where you can come and hang out with people of like minds. The real house and temple of God is your body. That's why you see even women, men who are really, really fit, he pulls his clothes and the woman is like, God, your body is so fine. Sorry, I don't pretend to. I say it as it is, So there is your sitting room. You have the gates to your house, right? There is the gate to your house. And your gate is meant to be guarded. You are meant to hold the key to your gates. There shouldn't be any entry to your gates that you're not aware of, or any exit. Now, a lot of us, you are not even aware of the entries and the exits. People come into your life and they go out as they wish. They come in, drop all manner of rubbish, they go out. They come back again, drop rubbish. Entries, exits. You are not in control of it. You have left your main gates to the hands and the control of other people. Nobody can manifest their desire that way, because you need your institution, your body, your mind, your conscious mind, your subconscious mind, your superconscious mind to manifest. That's why people sit down, they start wishy-washy. I am wishing for this, I am hoping that God will do it. 5 years, 10 years, nothing is happening. Because the institutions that they need to engage for manifestation, they are damaged, the pipe is leaking, the toilet system is not working, no electricity in there, if you know what I'm saying. The subconscious mind, it is the part of the data's information that exists in your mind below the level of consciousness. It is a very feminine energy because it is not out, it is in, right? But it affects you because, listen, it got there through the main gate. So the rubbish in the sitting room of your life came in through your conscious gate. It came in through your main gate. So as much as people want to, make it look like, the subconscious and the superconscious mind are the most important. No, I pay more attention to my conscious mind because it is my main gate. That's my main gate. So I am a person, I'm a musician, I play 7 instruments, I like good music. But the moment I start repeating a song, I start asking myself, why are you repeating that song? Because you are going to act out the frequency of the sound that you consume. Just know that now. You are going to act out the frequency of the sound. Why do you think that Yahoo and fraud has become rampant in Nigeria? Because in our music, they promote Yahoo, they promote hookup, they promote these things. So that is the sound that a lot of people are consuming through their main gate, their conscious gate. Because now people focus too much on their subconscious and what's happening in your main gate. You have already opened your gates to hooligans and charlatans. They're already in your sitting room tearing your your furniture, breaking your TV, you open to get to them. That's what you can control. The subconscious mind accepts everything as true. So I don't pay attention as long as I can get it right when it comes to what I allow through my main gates. What I can take through my main gate. So I don't allow scarcity through my main gate. I don't allow conversations, useless conversations through my main gate. I don't permit nonsense through my main gate. It will not enter that main gate. It will stay out there. Because it is it is what happens there that determines what happens in your sitting, your consciousness, your main gate, that determines what will happen in your sitting room. Then your superconscious mind. Come on now. When you get it right at the conscious mind level, the subconscious mind begins to operate based on the informations and datas. Then it begins to affect your behavior. It begins to influence your behavior. And then guess what? The superconscious mind. It is the highest and God mind. This is the mind that your chi, the mind that your ori relate with. The highest and God mind consciousness, transcending human consciousness, right? It is your inner chamber. It is your infinite intelligence. It is that system that it operates, and even you don't know how, where you say some things, you just stand up and just act a certain way and you get results. You're like, how did I do that? That's your superconscious mind at work. That's your superconscious mind at work. So your words become solutions to your problems. You begin to speak through your heart, through your soul. And guess what happens to you? Then your voice becomes, your vocal cords becomes the instrument that represents the audible vibrational frequency of your soul. Because your voice, the words that come out of your mouth, your vocal cord, your tongue, it is the instrument that represents the audible vibrational frequency of your soul. Then your words become your solution. Your actions become your solution. You are not running helter-skelter. Your thoughts become your solution. Your feelings, you can now speak right, think right, feel right, act right. And people are wondering, how is he doing it? Because now you have controlled those Trinitarian mind system of your life. That's what happens. You are never stranded. You manifest effortlessly. You manifest effortlessly. Because if your main gate is secure, then your sitting room is secure. And then your inner chamber, the bedroom of your life, is also secure. It's also secure, guys. Inspired actions, that's it. You begin to take inspired actions. And it is impossible for you to have inspired thoughts and not have inspired actions. The bridge between where you are and where you want to be is just one inspired action away. That bridge is just one inspired action. Just one phone call, not many phone calls. One appointment. That's it. One phone call. You can pick up for every major deal that I have closed in my life, when I look at the way it happened, I'm like, I wasn't the one doing this, because my superconscious mind, the God, my spirit double has taken over. So even if I didn't want to make that phone call, I would. There is a divine, infinite influence that influenced me to pick up my phone and to make that phone call, and boom, there's results. That is what manifestation is. Simply thinking or believing in something doesn't create it. That's for lazy. This is people who sit and think if they believe on something, then they will create it. They are lazy people. They don't want to do what is really required for their manifestation. Because the universe doesn't give you what you want. It gives you what you are. The universe doesn't give you what you want, it gives you what you are. Right? Now, when someone asks a question like, how do you deal with lack of consistency during a session like this, it means that you're not listening. Because just by listening to this session, to what I am saying, you are going to start defeating inconsistency. You are going to start, so asking that question means you are looking for formula. And spirituality is not about formula. Nobody gives you formula. People are looking for formula. They don't want to put in the real work. So they are just looking for formula. X over X is this. That's not the way. Don't approach it like that. If you are struggling with inconsistency, just by listening to this alone, everything I'm saying here, you can overcome inconsistency. But if you want it to be in the form of a formula, you want shortcuts. That's it. And nobody gives shortcuts here. Nobody gives shortcuts here. The universe doesn't give you what you want. It gives you what you are. It gives you what you are. That's what it is. It gives you what you are. It doesn't give you what you want. So, the manifested realities in your life are the reflections of what you are at the moment. The manifested realities in your life is a reflection, as much as I don't want to make you feel bad, but the manifested realities in your life are the reflections of what is going on on your inside. That's what you are at the moment, and you can change it. The beauty of spirituality is that you cannot change what already is, because that is the manifested reality of who you were yesterday. But you can change what is to be based on how you start thinking, doing, behaving. The requirements that you are meeting up with now in the present, you can change what will be. You can change. There's a difference between manifestation and wishful thinking. Manifestation is not wishful thinking. Manifestation is about training and preparing your spirit, your mind, and your body. Listen, it's Trinitarian in nature. You are training and preparing your spirit, your mind, and your body to help you take the necessary actions to get what you want. Inspired thoughts, inspired mentality, inspired words, inspired actions. That's it. There is a harmony of your spirit, your soul. There is a harmony of your conscious mind, your subconscious mind, your superconscious mind. Those three are working together. So there are necessary actions you need to take to manifest your desire. The reason why you're not manifesting, you're not taking those necessary actions because your actions are not inspired anyways. You want to do what everybody is doing. Right? Oh, my friends, if I don't do it now, they will say I'm too local. Manifesting is training and preparing your spirit, your mind, and your body to help you take the necessary actions to get what you want. That's what it is. To help you get what you want. You know, during the 18 days manifestation marathon, and I'm going to tell you the truth about this last event. The 18 days manifestation marathon it was for 18 days. Even I knew that something was shifting in my life. Even I, that I was the one teaching, I knew that a lot of things were shifting. And the people who were part of the 18 days, they can tell you we had over 100 people participate in that manifestation marathon. We gave about 20 exercises. These are not exercises that you engage in and you don't get results. You are going to get results. And you have 6 months, less than 6 months now in the year, to make it happen. To make it happen. To make it happen. And it will happen based on the operational system that is working in you. What I am doing is helping you trigger, activate that system that is in you. That's what I'm doing. And we have packaged the 18 days manifestation marathon excellently now, well edited. We've taken out the parts that are not necessary. It is 23 videos. 23 videos. Each of the videos are like 1 hour, 30 minutes, 2 hours. You cannot watch those videos and practice the exercises and not come back with good news. It's impossible. And then we are going to add in March, we had a business numerology mastermind in March. So for you business people, right, you want to use esoteric knowledge and numerology to power your business. We are also adding those videos to that. And then plus some other things. We are releasing that in August. Thank you, Hitmark Films. We're going to release that. Ibro, we're releasing that in August. But we want you to own it. Now you can own that program. Now you can own it. You can own it. We're going to be releasing that tomorrow. I'm going to make a post about it tomorrow. I'm going to make the post tomorrow. So the moment we make the post tomorrow, the first 10 people that would like to buy into this, because now it is going to become yours. And listen to me. If there is something I do, I hold people accountable. We're still having the private session for people who participated in the 18 days. They know I am always all about the practices, the exercises. Are you practicing them? Have you practiced them? So I'm going to make that post. And unlock Abuja. If you are in Abuja, what we did in Lagos is small. What we are doing in Abuja, let me give you a hint of what we want to do in Abuja. In Abuja, we're going to have Unlock Abuja. There's going to be 2 hours business numerology. We're going to have in Abuja 2 hours business numerology. So if you are a business person and you are in Abuja and you want to attend Unlock Abuja, there will be 2 hours business numerology. Those who attended the March Mastermind can tell you what Ibro did when he spoke on advertising and sales. So we are bringing Ibro back for Unlock Abuja. He's going to speak on sales advertising. We're going to stream it live, so don't worry. And then I'm going to speak on business numerology, and then we go into the 369 manifestation in Abuja. So if you are in Abuja, and then you don't participate in this, honestly, I don't know what to say, because you all ask for it, and there's also going to be book signing. I hope that Ambassador's hard copy of his book will be available. I also want to display that. The date for the Abuja Unlock is going to be announced by Monday. We're going to announce the date on Monday and the time. Or if you're in Abuja, there are people who flew into Lagos for the Lagos event. There are people who flew into Abuja in January when we had our January event. There are people who are going to fly into this one also. So you need to be part of that Unlock Abuja. I want to ensure that, listen, this is not about just knowledge. The purpose of everything we are doing is for people to manifest results in their lives. And I believe that it is possible. It is very possible. So we are releasing in August the 18 days manifestation marathon video lectures. And you can own it now. And you can pre-order from tomorrow. But we're going to release it in August. And then the Unlock Abuja event is on. We're going to announce it in July. Let's take some questions before I close. Questions. Just 2-3 questions. This is meant to be a 1 hour 30 minute session, but we've gone past 1 hour. This continues tomorrow, guys. You must manifest your desire. You must manifest your desire. One of the things, let me quickly say something before we close, because people get to ask me this question a lot. You get to ask me this question. For you to manifest, who you are exchanging your sexual energy with is very important. Forget about anyone. Any of these small boys who are coming to tell you, but forget about that thing. Who you are. There are many of you right now, you need to take note of the event of your life. Honestly. Since you started sleeping with this person, how is your life? Analyze, assess your life. How? There are even people, some people will tell you that you are lazy, that's why you're not making money again. It's not about who you are sleeping with. Okay. There are people that the moment you start sleeping with them, your enthusiasm for the things that are important to you starts dropping slowly and slowly. And you need your enthusiasm and motivation to be productive. So they are saying it from the effect angle, not from the cause. Right? Many people, your manifestation is limited, is restricted because of who you are sleeping with. We cannot overemphasize this. We can't overemphasize it. Money is energy. Sex is energy. Some of us were not conversant. We did not pay attention to these things. And then you started dating somebody, and when you started dating them, you could even take them out and even give them. The more you give them money, the more broke you become. Is anybody here? Have you had that experience? You are here. There are people that you date them, and the more you give them money, the poorer you become. And you think it's normal. Their energy has been corrupted from where they are coming from. Yes. When I hear people say, before I started dating him, I had this, I had that. Even women say, I had this, I started dating him, because of this, I had to leave this, I had to leave. And I'm just hearing their story. I'm just like, oh God, man. I just sorry for your life. Tomorrow we're going to focus on shadow. One of the things that is hindering people from manifesting is your shadow. There is a dark side of you that is limiting you. Yeah? Is affecting you. Is not helping you to manifest the quality of life that you want. So you don't want to miss tomorrow. If you think that you need this and you have a partner and you tell them join and they don't want to join, you better start suspecting them. Because a lot of people right now, your biggest problem is the person you are sleeping with. That's what it is. Me, the moment I start interacting with a woman, I start watching my life. How is my life? Because before I started interacting with you, there are people. I know men who, when they started dating a girl, they were able to buy a 10 million naira car. The more they gave her money, the more bad things started happening to them. Let me tell you, there is a man who told me this story. And because the day he told me, and something similar had happened to me before. Right? This man said he was dating a girl, and he wanted to, the first day that the girl came to see him, and he wanted to help the girl, right? To sort out her rent, so she's no longer sleeping with her friends in wherever they are sleeping, and pay for a lot of things for her. He said he had never been involved in an accident in his life. He just told the girl, wait for me in the office. This man called his driver and said, let's go to the bank. I don't want to give her, I want to make sure I do this transfer from the bank. On his way, he hit an Okada rider. Abokis almost burnt his car. They almost lynched him that day. He said he had never, since he had been driving his life, he had never scratched his car. So because he wanted to help a girl that had serious issues that she could even leave school, and he knew that the people chasing this girl are going to start chasing him. And he did not pay attention. And the more he tried to help the girl, the more terrible things happened to him. The more you give them money, the more you are broke. So, because if you are giving someone money that you are in a relationship with, if their energy is not corrupt, if their head is not bleeding, only one is it down. If their chi is still working, it should bring more blessings to you. If you think this is superstition, well, you must take note of the events of your life. If you have to struggle to do good for someone that you love, and the more you do good for them, you are struggling, check yourself, withdraw a bit. Something is not right with them. Something is not right with them. Their energy is corrupt. The only person who can help them is the one that is always under attack because they are helping them. And the more they help them, the less they have to help them. Let's have some questions and then we can close for tonight. Tomorrow, you don't want to miss tomorrow. Your shadow, you can integrate your shadow and make it work for you. Halima, go ahead, please.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, ma'am.
Yes, I wanted to find out how to get the books, the video you talked about.
The video is going to be, we're going to release it in August.
Okay, sir.
But people can pre-order from tomorrow. You can pre-order from. We're going to release all the informations by tomorrow, so people can pre-order. It has 23 videos, step by step, to manifestation. How you can manifest your desire in 3 to 6 to 9 months, step by step, guys, with exercises. 23 videos. Then it has 18 videos of our business numerology mastermind. So this is a program that you must be ready. Not, some people, I had to warn people that you can't buy my program because you think you gave me 500,000 or this, and then you will not use it. I don't want your money I don't want your money. So because there's going to be a 45-minute accountability private session with you to ensure that you actually watched and you are going to apply those exercises that you learned from me, because my expectation is to see you. One of the members of the community traveled on Friday. She's been trying to get the Canadian visa. I started applying these techniques and principles, and boom, there are several other testimonies. We don't really, because the way testimonies these days, there are too many lies out there, so we don't post. But if something is working, people can see it, and this is working, and people are saying it. So by tomorrow, we're going to post the full details for you.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Clinton, go ahead.
Good evening, Mr. Femi. Greetings.
Good evening.
Yes, Mr. Femi, I am a member of the Manifest Growth Community.
Oh, fantastic, bro.
Yes. So I don't really have much of a question now, but what I have is some kind of a testimony.
Okay.
Considering all that I have gone through, some of the exercises that I have gone through, I have realized that the first part of my manifestation is on my health, because I used to be that guy with this one big pack, you understand. But just by fasting and speaking to my body all that day during my power cycle, I realized I have really lost weight and I am gaining a good body shape. Because people are telling me, like more than 15 people have told me that your body shape now is not good. At least I'm better than before.
Awesome.
Yes.
Awesome. Just awesome. This is what I like. This is what I like to hear. Congratulations. And it will get better and better and better and better.
And also, I used to be this shy type. I don't like to mingle. I didn't like to mingle with people. even expressing myself before was a very big problem for me.
Mm.
Yes, but lately I discovered that all of those things are shifting away, and I'm becoming more of a better person than before. Yes, then
Awesome.
I've also been discovering some deep insights about me, spiritual insights,
Mm.
because you said we should do an ancestral investigation.
Investigation. Mm.
Yes,
Mm.
so I
Mm.
started doing that. I discovered some very deep things about me.
Mm.
Yes, very deep that some of them I wouldn't want to say here.
Mm.
I wish I could have maybe a 15-minute
Send
session
me
with
a
you.
message. Send me a message on WhatsApp. I would like to hear them.
Okay, sir.
I'd like to hear them. Congratulations, my brother.
Thank you, sir.
Congratulations. Congratulations. There will be more. There will be more. There will be more. There will be more. Let's have Rookie. Empress Rookie. Go ahead.
Hello, Femi.
Hello. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. I'm great. I'm great. I'm great.
Awesome.
One of the things is that, as you know, I am really enjoying applying the methods and the sessions that I need to do on my own as well. The exercise. I've started the judgment and compensation last night, and
I
oh
love that.
my God, I couldn't keep up. I was breaking down in tears
Mm. Mm.
because it opens my eyes to show me how much injustice has been done to me since the passing of my grandma who raised me.
Mm.
It's like for the whole night I couldn't sleep because it's like there was a presence in my house.
Mm. Mm.
I couldn't sleep.
Mm.
I think I went to bed about 5 o'clock this morning.
Mm. Mm.
And I am eternally grateful to the energy, to the universe, to our spirit guides and everyone that lead me to you and lead me to the group as well. And I do hope that people are doing their exercise
Mm. Mm. This is awesome.
because I started it and I'm going to do it just before bed, as you said, and then after have your ritual bath. And I'm telling you, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you
Thank
to
you.
your spiritual crew. Thank you to
Thank
your
you.
physical team. Thank
Thank you.
you.
Thank you. Thank you so much,
Bye, Fem.
Empress. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Bye,
Thank you for
Fem.
that.
Thank you. Yes, bye.
Awesome testimony. Awesome. When you practice it consistently, you're gonna have something. You're gonna have a good news to tell. It's impossible for it to fail. It's impossible for it to fail. Maureen, go ahead. Maureen, have you been added to
Good
the
evening,
community?
sir.
Have you been added to the community?
Yes, I have. I'm a member now. Yes, I
Fantastic.
am a member now. And I'm grateful for that.
Thank you. Thank you. Awesome. Awesome.
Okay, I don't want to say much. I just want to thank you. I just want to say thank you. I just want to say thank you because before I come across your profile, I was this person that I could not really understand myself. I struggle so much to understand myself, but for the past few months now that I've been following you, I can actually say to myself that I know my direction now. Because at my age, at the point of time, I was so confused. I don't even know where to start and where to stand and what to believe about myself. A lot of stories about my outcoming as a child in this life. So many stories. At the time, I couldn't even know what to believe on again. I become a very confused grown woman. But I just want to say thank you because through your teaching, I'm seeing myself. I know I'm a changed person now. I know and I understand where I'm going through and what I want in life and how I want it.
Awesome.
Before I am this person that I don't know how to say no. But right now, I can boldly look at you eyeball to eyeball and say no to what I don't want. And I just want to appreciate you for that. I'm really grateful. And I'm grateful for what you are doing. Thank you so much. Thank you
so
very
much.
much. That's just what I wanted to say.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Those who are asking how do they join the community, just click the link in my bio. That's my store. You get the book, either the hard copy or the e-copy, and then it takes you straight to the WhatsApp, and then you're going to become, the book will be sent to you, and then you're going to become a member. So just click the link in my bio, the store, and then you can become a member of the community. I'm so happy about everything I'm hearing. And there will be more. Honestly, guys, there's going to be more. There will be more and more and more and more. The more we practice, I've always said this, excuse me, the power is in the practice. The power is in the practice. Opportunities of a lifetime must be seized in the lifetime of the opportunity. So you must activate it by practicing. You heard what Rookie told us. I gave an assignment yesterday and she started practicing. If there is something that Rookie does, she will practice everything you told her to practice. And then when you practice with dedication and commitment and passion, you begin to see results. You begin to see results. And the law of consistency, reinforcement, repetition, you're going to start seeing results. So practice. Especially with this 18 days manifestation marathon video lectures we are releasing. Thank you so much, our ambassador. With this one we're releasing, there are a lot of things that you can practice from. The people who attended will tell you that it has the capacity to completely change your life. And all the informations about that will be released tomorrow. So once again, thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. And I'll see you tomorrow at 8 p.m. Or should we start tomorrow? Either 7 p.m. or 8 p.m. We'll do tomorrow's because I want to conclude this manifestation episode that we started in Lagos. So see you tomorrow. Thank you so much, guys. Have a great night.